MCEdit, and I wanted to record this because I think this is going to be a first ever experience here. Well, definitely for myself, but also I think for Texelelf's filter, which is absolute to relative is the name of the filter. And basically what it does is it's going to take the absolute coordinates that are listed in this command block. In this case, I don't know if you can read it, but it's a set block command block for 1461.83 negative 446, and it's calculating the difference between that destination and the coordinates of this command block itself, and it's going to turn it into relative coordinates. So before I do that, though, I just want to do an analyze on this area and give you some stats about what is gone into this map. So from a redstone wire perspective, there's about 9,800 bits of redstone wire, and this is going to be multiplied by 10. There are only 8 signs. Oh, I see. Because there's about 100 wall signs total. Let's see. 10 redstone torches. Let's see. Redstone repeaters. There's a little over 200 redstone repeaters. Command blocks. About 7,200 command blocks. In this space that are going to get multiplied 10 times. So this map will have about 72,000 command blocks in it. Is that right? 7,200? Yeah, 72,000 command blocks. About 40 comparators, 45, maybe 50 comparators. 70 hoppers, so 700 hoppers. Lots of item frames. Yeah, so that's a heck of a lot of stuff. And if this would have been made before command blocks back in the old redstone days, you better believe that this would have taken up a huge amount of space. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and run the absolute to relative coordinates filter. We're going to run it on command blocks, and we're going to do it on set blocks. And then we're going to do it on test for blocks, which I don't think I have any. And then we're going to do it on summons. So I've just placed the final block that matters in Tiny Minecraft, and the total area of the map that actually matters is about 93 by 133 by 93 blocks. So roughly a little more than 100 by 100 by 100. You can calculate how many blocks that is. It's like 100,000, something like that. These are the I moved the plot templates off to the side, and this is just some extra stuff that clears. That's not really part of the map. It doesn't get triggered anymore. So you can see the spawn area here, the map store, the scoreboard room, and then the halls, and then everything below is basically the stacks for spawning, the logic for randomizing, and then this new section back here that I added is a TNT section, which will give each of these plots a one-time destruction ability. You can destroy the current plot. That way, you can spawn all of the 10 housings, for example. And if you didn't get enough to fill your scoreboard, you can pay 20 and you can destroy them, and you'll get 10 more chances to get any that you missed. I actually would have to make some significant changes to make the TNT multiple times, and the other note is that it leaves behind entities. It only clears blocks. So things like item frames, villagers, and that stuff stay. And I think if you clear it more than once, it'll look kind of weird. Anyway, the purpose of this is really to just do a quick analyze. And I wanted to just look at some of the stats for this map, in case you thought it might be interesting. There's, I don't know, roughly 15K of orange wool, light wool, yellow wool, etc. I'm not going to worry about the air. There are 107,000 blocks of redstone wire. Somewhere around 200 signs. Oh, sorry. If you count wall signs, I'm not sure why this is saying there's 499 and 594 wall signs. I am not sure where those wall signs are. That's pretty strange, actually, because there shouldn't be that many wall signs. 600 wall signs? 1,000 wall signs? Huh. That's interesting. I am not sure where those wall signs are. I know that I've got, probably 200, but not 1,000. That's really interesting. 2 levers. Those should be down here for testing purposes. 160 iron doors? I don't have any iron door. Oh, yes, I do. Iron doors are half invisible doors. That's what's blocking you from being able to get in there by the villagers. Okay. Redstone repeaters. Looks like about 2,500. Locked chests is actually the old block ID for locked chest is actually the new colored glass, about 200 blocks of that. I've accidentally used some silverfish blocks instead of chiseled stone brick, and in a couple other places because of the way creative mode inventory is, but I'm just going to leave those considered an Easter egg. Let's see, I've got a bunch of nether brick. Okay, command blocks is really what I wanted to see. So the total final is about 88,000, pretty close. I guess I would say 88,500 command blocks in this map. And I would divide that by 10, so I placed about 8,000 of them. Gosh, even that seems pretty high. Okay, I didn't place 8,000. Using the set block and the place block filters, I created about 8,000 per room and then duplicated it times 10. A couple hundred hoppers, and then tons and tons of clay. Who doesn't like clay? Item frame paintings. Okay, item frames. Those are down in my evaluator, and the paintings are in the map store. So yeah, so 80 something thousand, almost 90,000 command blocks in a 100 by 100 by 100 area. And the play area of this map, I guess we can take a quick look at that. Actually, that's not even play area. So the area where the player is actually able to walk is about 130 by about 10 plus, so it's about 1,300 blocks plus about 21 by 71, so another 150 or 1,500 blocks. So the relative play area for the player is very small. So there's probably about 80 command blocks for every 1 block that the player can walk in. I'm just fascinated by stats like that. I really hope you guys enjoy the spirit of this map. It's not an adventure. It's a game, but it's not really a game that anyone's played. It is a replication or an adaptation of the tiny games such as Tiny Tower or Tiny Death Star into Minecraft. And I think it works. And I'm just going to tease one more thing to you. If you've been paying attention, you might have already suspected this already. But during the beta testing, I shared this with Jigarbov, and it has led to him and I collaborating on a map. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I can just tell you that using some of the technology in here and some other design elements that we thought of, we've got another cool map that I'm pretty sure is going to be coming out in early 2014. So it looks like I'm back in business. Thanks for all your support. I hope you enjoyed this kludgy little behind the scenes video, and